As soon as I was getting ready to open the pharmacy, I got a call from a customer, which is pretty normal. Then I started to get ready, and I always like to put my hair in a low bun and keep myself hydrated. This customer asked for a medicine that would get rid of his phlegm. So as I was giving him the medicine, he said, "I can take this up to 3 tablets a day, right?" And I said, "Yeah, you're right." And then he said, "No, I'm not right." And I was like, "What?" And he was just making a joke, which only makes sense if you understand Korean. Then I said hi to the delivery worker, which I meet several times a day, because we order a ton of stuff from the pharmacy every single day. And sometimes we do a little bit of small talk as well. I got a few more calls, and one of the patients said her medicine tasted too bitter, and I explained that it's completely normal. This customer asked if we had any omega-3s that were odorless, and I said, of course we do. The biggest ick for me when I take omega-3s is when they give me the fish burps. Absolutely hate them. So I gave her a few options that were odorless and burpless, and eventually she took the exact same one that I was currently taking. This patient actually received their prescribed meds about 30 minutes ago, but had to come back to the pharmacy because the doctor changed their prescription. Fortunately, the patient wasn't irritated at all, and that's always a good thing. This customer said her family member had COVID and she wanted to buy some OTCs. I asked what symptoms her family member had and recommended some based on it. This customer asked if we had any lozenges for a sore throat. I showed her 2 options, one with an anti-inflammatory property and the other one being an oral anesthetic. She also asked if we had a particular birth control pill which was from the US. What she showed me was a progestin-only pill, which is also called the mini pill, and I explained that unfortunately those are unavailable in Korea and that we only have combined pills that have both estrogen and progestin. So then she asked if I could recommend any, so I said definitely, and I explained to her how to take them. These cute pockets are for Chuseok, which is a huge national Korean holiday similar to Thanksgiving. Inside here are some supplements so you can gift it to your mom or your dad or uncle or aunt. Basically, it's a bougie holiday gift and I love it. This customer said she strained her muscle. For me, I like to give options to customers rather than just picking one myself. So I gave her 2 options, one being a muscle relaxant and the other one being a combined pill of a muscle relaxant and a painkiller. She couldn't choose between them, so I asked if she had any painkillers at home, and she said yes. So I gave her the one that only had a muscle relaxant and told her to take it with the painkillers at home. Then my best friend stopped by and brought me iced coffee, being the sweet person she is. She kept smelling the diffuser in the pharmacy because apparently the scent here reminds her of traveling in other countries, which sounds amazing, but I couldn't relate. Anyway, she wanted to buy some supplements, so we talked and I recommended some options that I thought were most suitable to her. I feel like today is a really chill day. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's Friday and I have a huge zit under my lip, which is great. 네, 약 드릴게요. 네.
네, 요거 아침, 점심, 저녁 같은 약이시고 이틀 분이시고.
30 minutes before closing time, a customer called and asked if I could stay open 10 more minutes because she really needed to buy something. Normally, I could have said, sorry, but we close at 8. But instead, I said, sure, I'll wait for you. And I did that because of 2 reasons. Number 1, surprisingly, my social battery wasn't completely drained this day. And number 2, the person who asked for it asked very nicely and politely. I kind of look pissed here, but I really was not. I just look like that.
혹시 전화 주신 분이신가요? 안녕하세요. 아니에요. 와주셔서 감사하죠. 그 오메가3는 제가 2개 빼놨는데, 그리고 저도 똑같이 이거랑 이거 먹는데.
아, 그래요?
네, 확인됐습니다. 감사합니다. 네.
Before I leave, I gotta change the date to tomorrow, just as an etiquette for the person working the next day. And now I'm actually done.